Alright everyone, I pulled a cure for cancer earlier today, so I thought, what the hell, I'll pull a Leo soap opera. Let's see what's going on, because this person in the weekly reading been sitting in King of Swords type energy, feeling the truth too. What's going on here with the Leo angle? This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anybody who's following the Leo soap opera, which quite frankly is better than what's on TV. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. But, you know, really, it could be just one thing I say. I mean, for all I know, I don't know. What's going on? Pre-shuffle. All right, so universe, tell me what's going on here in the Leos. What's this episode about? Well, that's my King of Pentacles. That's someone who's content. On the outside, they got everything they need. Everything. All of it. Look at that. Look how content and balanced that energy is. Can you feel it? I can feel it. It's beautiful. To the outside observer, this person's got it all. It's crossed by 3 swords. This life, this environment, whatever it is, I will continue to say is hurting them. Has hurt them. Perhaps this is a spouse that cheated on them. I don't know. Perhaps they're right here with Pentacles. It's all about Pentacles. Oh, I got everything I was supposed to have. I did everything right. I went to school. I did this. I married this person that mommy and daddy would like. Blah, 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 whatever it is. This is a very content energy, and it's crossed by Kurt Cobain or Peppermint Patty in pain. There's a lot of pain. This is the phony, and this is the reality. Okay? And yet, they're still on the fence about it. Round and round they go. On the fence about what? Getting the fuck out of it. 3 of Wands. Moving in a new direction. Why? Because they're the Burger King. It's a stubborn energy here with this, in this case. It's not really got to have it their way. Burger King. It's an out of balance emperor. It's stubborn. Stubborn. And it's for every reason I just said. And the environmental energy around them is trying to make a change here. Trying to. They've got everything they need to break out of this. And I know I hate that meaning of the card, but it's there. It's right here. Here it is. They did everything. What I said before. They did everything they were supposed to do. To keeping with family tradition or whatever the fuck it is. But it's hurting them. And it has hurt them in the past. And yet, because they're stubborn and stoic. Stoic. Yeah, I get that. Still on the fence about what to do about it, about moving on. Looking out on new horizons, definitely feeling what this soulmate connection showed them. Well, let's see what kind of effect Pluto retrograde have on the Leo soap opera. I don't know. Pretty deep lunar eclipse coming up in Scorpio. Venus moving into Cancer. I don't know. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. The Leo soap opera. Brought to you by Flem the Parrot. Okay, I don't know. Flem the Parrot pet food. All right, he's over here. He's all ready. You ready? He's quiet, but he's ready. All right, here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. And again, I always tell you, I can't tell you apart from your soulmate, Leo. You got very same frequency. They're just like you in the soul. You guys are twinsies, right? Your soul menses are synced. I can't tell you apart. But I'm reading the incoming energy. So for most of you, I think we pulled a percentage once. It's about 80% of you, I think. It's your person. 20% of you, I'm talking about you. Why are you on the fence? That 3 of Swords hurt me. I felt it. Okay. It's first card out before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? King of Cups. It's a stubborn energy. He's very stingy about its fear of being vulnerable. Sure, but it's deeper than that. He's very stingy about giving that love. Right? Is somebody here holding on, has the capacity to love at the level of a king. And they're not. They're sitting on the ground, not in the water. What the hell? What comes after the cut? Let's go. Come on. Give me something good. The Sun. They got themselves convinced that this makes them happy. That they're happy. I always say this person is like an actor in their own life, playing a role, and the director says you're happy. Okay? Even if the actor comes to the set that day and they had a bad morning, right? fought with their spouse and had a terrible day. If the director says your character's happy, then you're fucking happy, motherfucker. Right? We ain't paying you the kind of money we're paying you to not be happy, forget your home life. This person's got themselves convinced that it's all, I did what I was supposed to do. I made it. I did it. But there's so much pain here, underlaying everything, and it's on the surface. In other words, they have a hard time hiding it. They might be able to smile in public, but as soon as public disappears, the little frown, almost like a resting bitch face, appears. I don't know. I'm shuffling the deck right now. We're going to do a final shuffle here and pull ourselves a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. Give me a Leo soap opera universe. It knows what I mean by that. That's it. We done. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the High Priestess. Yeah, there's secrets here. There's things hidden. What's fueling this? There it is. Our pre-shuffle comes back. They keep, it's what I just said. I just got proved right. They keep this Three of Swords secret. This is what the world sees. Oh, we got everything we need. Look at our nice bookshelves. Look at our dog. Even our dog is mellow. Yeah, they keep that Three of Swords hidden. I'm right. I'm right. Oh, we're going to clarify with the witches on this one. We'll get there. Randomly, I did not know. Randomly at the bottom of the witches is the King of Pentacles again. Yeah, I felt that. We clarifying with the witches. All right, readings on the flip. Right here's your soulmate cycle, your soulmate connection with this person, right? How they're behaving in the 3D is here. Their soul is here. Hidden energy is here. Message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe. All right. Energy around the connection, or if I think the universe will tell us, more likely. Energy around the connection. King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, totally. That was an out of balance Emperor in the pre-shuffle. I just got proved right again. It's just stubborn son of a bitch. Won't stop wearing that red shirt. Won't. And it's just pride. It's pride. I'm drawn to the lion. Lions, a pack of lions is a pride. It's pride. There's some kind of image here that they're trying to keep up. Yeah. They keep it hidden. This is what they show everyone. This is the reality. Oh, fuck my ass. Man, people like this piss me off because you're getting energy wrong. It's all wrong. Again, do what you want. Read the legal disclaimers in my description. Again, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a talking hand on a fucking video. I dig it. How are they behaving in the 3D? Judgment. They're doing some serious thinking. The energy around them is forcing them to. This is God's source, the universe itself. It's not a phoenix rising energy. It's not a resurrection energy. It's not someone who wants a second chance. It's judgment. It's like when you walk into the courtroom, they call back and the juries come back and everybody's walking in and sitting there. Somebody, the jury's out, okay? But they're coming back and they just sitting down about to read the verdict. They're doing some serious contemplating here. The energy around them is making them do it in the 3D because this isn't 3D energy. It's bigger than them. Soul energy, bookending the King of Wands, the Four of Wands. This is probably a fake-ass marriage. I get that all the time with the Leo angle. It's a toxic marriage of some kind. And it's somebody who's got themselves convinced that they're great. Now, I'm going to read this energy because what's reflecting right now off of this card is something that doesn't belong in the soul. And I know that it ties to judgment because this energy flows from here to here. And I know that your soulmate connection with this person is playing a big role. It showed them, it gave them some juxtaposition. It showed them what they have is toxic and it really forces them to look at it. I'm only drawn to this girl right here and she's green. She looked like the Hulk, okay? And that's envy. It's an envy energy that's coming off of that. Somebody here envies what they can't have and people who have what they don't have. In other words, they know they're phony and they want a new start. Their soul is trying to tell them, and that's why judgment is here. This fucking asshole. Okay, hidden energy. What's the universe want to tell us? Red with the stubborn pride, keeping up an image, King of Wands. It's all bullshit. Look, I don't make this stuff up. This ain't no Vegas card trick. I'm not Penn and Teller, right? I'm not Penn or Teller. I'm taller than the little one and shorter than the tall one. All right, here we go. It's 7 wands. Or seven wands. Yeah, resistance, Freudian slip, 7 swords. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's envy here. This person wishes they could get out. I read that off the 3 of Wands in the pre-shuffle, to be honest with you. Okay. I like this. Because when we talk to the universe and we clarify, we get to pull on their bullshit. Oh, and I like that. I like pulling on bullshit. I'm a human lie detector in person. I get lied to all the time. And sometimes I don't call people out on it, especially if they're bigger than me. But here, you getting called out on it, motherfucker. All right, potential final outcome. Red with Judgment. What's the jury got to say? Huh? What? 10 wands. It's a burden that won't go away. It's somebody who has themselves convinced, well, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I leave my phony situation, which I know is fucking phony, I'm seeing all my bullshit. If I leave, then there's just still going to be problems. If I stay, there's problems. It's someone who's sitting in the devil they know. Okay? The devil they know. That's all. Right? Sometimes we stay places because we're afraid. Well, let's say you live in an apartment and you got noisy neighbors and you think you're going to move. We'll move to another apartment. Well, that's fine, but you might end up in another apartment with noisy neighbors and you don't know their schedule. You know the schedule of the ones where you are and they only make noise at this time or that time. Right? Sometimes you just stay with the devil you know. And that's kind of what's here. This is a 10 wands, though. It's a dam about to break. Somebody's about to break here, but I don't know which way they're breaking. Let's find out. Let's clarify with the witches, which has that phony-ass King of Pentacles at the bottom again. Let's talk about the King of Wands. Why is it here? Motherfucker. You know, I felt like doing a Leo soap opera today. I did. This energy always gets me fired up. It does. Why is the King of Wands here? Because I don't like seeing people living against their soul's true purpose, making up stupid shit. I mean, and I pick up an energy here for some of you where this person is actually fairly religious and they're just living against that damn good book that they've read. You know, this is not, I like this person's soul. I do. Judgment don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot, and it doesn't show up in the 3D for superficial people who are actually superficial. You know, like some Insta model or some shit like that, where it's all narcissism and look how many likes they get, how many followers they get, and all that kind of stuff. That energy controls them within it, and you know, they just eventually the soul just gets shut down, right? It just gets shut down. They do all sorts of things that they wouldn't normally do just to keep up the fake lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. This person isn't that. Not really. That's why Judgment showed up here in the 3D. God, Source, the universe, whatever it is, trying to help this person. It has been for some time. I've been saying that if you've been here a while. Why is the King of Wands here? Come on. Give me something, witches. Give me something I can sink my teeth in. What is phony? What are they full of shit about? Why are they sitting there, your soulmate connection, pretending it doesn't matter? Holding on to some kind of image, afraid to come towards you. Why? Because of their life. Because of 10 Pentacles. Because somebody, it's all just, the environmental energies is trying to show this person that what the soulmate connection showed them. It could be you, right? But it could just be the connection, because that's what this is. What the soulmate connection showed them was the real 10 of Pentacles, right? And somebody here, none so blind as those who will not see. What's on top? 4 of Pentacles, holding back. Why is the King of Wands here? Why? Because of the 4 of Pentacles. Something about Pentacles. They love the image of that King of Pentacles. They love the image, right? They keep the 3 of Swords hidden, right? But they love this. They want people to see this. And if they make any waves and break out of it, well, then everybody's going to see that it was all nonsense. It was all bullshit. It is. I already see it. All right. Your soulmate does too, because they're watching me, and we're all watching this like a soap opera. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Strength. Stubborn. Again, wait. Hey, I talked about lions already. I said pride. I felt that here. Well, I just got a big lion up close, right? It's somebody here thinks they did the right thing. This person's also afraid. This is fear. They're afraid that, well, it's kind of like what I said in the Cure for Cancer reading in the pre-shuffle. They're kind of afraid that they're not going to be able to, that it's just going to cause problems anyway. The end result here is a lot of pressure on this person because they're holding back a lot. It's hard to live in a phony situation, especially one that's hurt you. There's something they haven't, there's a lot around this. There's something they haven't let go of. Let's say, because for most of you it is, it's a toxic marriage or something, right? There's something that happened in that marriage that they haven't let go of. They may have sort of told the person, now, okay, we'll just move on and whatever, like a cheating kind of thing or something where you promise you never do it again. If you ever do it again, we're going to blah, 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 we're going to keep things going. But there's always that fear at that point that they'll do it again, right? Because people do, right? If a child steals a cookie from a cookie jar and mom catches them, do they stop stealing cookies from a cookie jar? No. They just get smart. They adapt. They move the cookies around next time so it doesn't look like they took one, right? It's much harder to catch somebody the second time than it is the first time you catch them. It's just an example. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I feel that kind of pain here. All right? What's going on with Judgment? Why is God, source, the universe, stepping into 3D energy here? Why? Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. You know that old saying, right? You don't ever want to go on trial for a jury trial for a major crime and be judged by 12 people who weren't smart enough to get out of jury duty. You don't ever want that. I hope to God I never get it. I never do anything so shit stupid as to end up in front of a jury. I tell you, I have sat in jury duty. I have sat in that room, in the pool room where you wait to get called. And I look around and I read the energy of people while I'm in there and I think, I don't want this son of a bitch. Most of the people just want to get home, so they don't care. Fucking terrible. Fucking awful. All right. Judgment. Why did I say that? I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. Right? I don't. What I'm saying is I don't trust your person's ability to make the right decision here. And this card flew on the floor. Flew on the floor upside down, hangman, reversed. Crossing this is the 9 of Wands. It's a whole lot of yeah buts. They get a new perspective. The universe trying to show them the real 10 of Pentacles, right? And they still put up a wall. It's a wall. It is a little of that weeble wobble energy I talked about in the Cure for Cancer reading earlier today, where weebles wobble but they don't fall down. It's a little of that. But it's not the same kind of energy here. It's again, it's none so blind as those who refuse to see. He's facing me. The sun, the happiness is behind him, right? He's refusing to turn around. There's a stubbornness here. Why did the hangman fall on my floor upside down? Now, the hangman upside down can be somebody coming off the fence and doing something. I said the jury's back. But I also said I don't trust your person's ability to make a decision here. And there's your 2 of Pentacles. Round and fucking round. Round and round. It's like a repeat offender, right? Jury comes back, they get away with it. Look, if the jury comes back and calls you innocent, but you did it, right? But you get away, you get to go. Don't be so shit stupid as to do it again. You're not going to get that lucky the second time because they're going to take that into consideration. At the end of the day here, somebody keeps going round and round. The universe, the evidence is clear that it's time to come off the fence. And they're doing this, round and round. I don't know. All because of this fear. All because of this image. All because they did the right thing and they think, well, I don't want to do the wrong thing now. It's time to change. 4 of Wands. Envy. A lot of envy here. I get that. They want a new, the soul is screaming, I want a new beginning, I want something new. And they're not. It's bookending over here. There's a stubborn energy. They're not budging. Why is 4 of Wands here in the soul? Why? Why? Faced with undeniable truth. Right? Feels like a conspiracy energy, right? Those conspiracy people, you throw undeniable truth at them. You could take the flat earthers up to space physically and have them stare at and go, look, motherfucker. And they come up with, nah, no, this is fake. We didn't really go up. It's not real. We aren't really here. We didn't go up. Okay. All right. Can't. I'm surprised we haven't seen an Eight of Swords yet. Why is the Four of Wands here? The Eight of Swords is the kiss of death in the Leo soap opera. Guess what? I got 8 wands. It's crossing that. The energy's moving fast. Moving fast. Okay? That's all that's telling me. The soul is communicating to this person that they want. That's time for something new. Okay? I already said that because this carries over. Wise Judgment in the 3D. Yeah. What's on top? 10 Swords. Why is 10 Swords here? Boy, I open my mouth. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Their soul is... I'm just going to phrase it this. It sounds a little hocus pocus, but it's the only way I can phrase it. Alright? So, set your expectations. Alright? The soul is basically screaming at this person, your marriage is over. Your life, as you've known it, is over. Whichever it is. Doesn't matter if they're single or married. But for most of you, there's a toxic marriage here. Okay? It's over. Whatever it is. That marriage, their life, whatever it is, time to go. But the problem is, these aren't the right... It's kind of a rainy day here. Right? It's not the right conditions to light this up. To light this Ace of Wands that keeps going out. I know, I'm an ex-smoker. I've tried to... All I had was matches trying to light them in the rain. It's a fucking pain in the ass. It's about what it is. It's lighting matches in the rain. Alright? There is... The energy... Their soul's trying to give them the strength, because this is a direct bookend, to go for something new. And this person keeps shooting it down. Just like the match that keeps going out in the rain. Okay? Now, here's where we get fun. Now we get to pull on their bullshit. Let's do it. This is separate from the reading. Completely separate, other than the fact it is read with the King of Wands, and it does tell me how full of shit. It gives me a level of how full of shit the King of Wands is. Right? It's an excuse machine type energy. It's all kinds of things. Why is the 7 Swords here? What do you want to tell me, universe? Tell me what you want to tell me. The bird's enjoying this reading. He's sitting there. He looked like he should have a bowl of popcorn. He's just watching. Sitting on one foot. Just watching. One day when I get a better room to do these in, we're going to have the Phlegm Cam. It's not about the Phlegm Cam in general. I actually have a second camera. I just can't do it in this room. It's too small. Eventually, I'll get myself a bigger room. I'll earn myself a bigger room. Alright, the 7 Swords. Why is it here? Why is the 7 Swords here? Come on. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Fuck yeah. It's the same thing I saw in the Cure for Cancer reading earlier, except now it's bullshit on crack. It's La La Land. It's the 10 of Cups. This their whole life. Everything that's going on in their world. This is fake. It's fake. That's the reality. It's all fake. It's all roses and rainbows and unicorns and fairies. It's all a bunch of La La Land. False happiness. And they lie to themselves that they're happy. I see that. Oh, the King of Wands does that all the time. Right? God forbid the King of Wands falls in love. Right? Then he can't keep banging everybody in town. I can love them and leave them. Right? What's that old song? It's ringing in my head right now. It's from like the 80s or 70s. I fooled around and fell in love. Right? It's a song about a guy who goes around. I used to be able to just love him and leave him. And then I met you. I fooled around and fell in love. Right? That's kind of what this energy is. It's been a theme. And it's a theme that these runners are having to look at in the month of May. Alright? Can't keep behaving this way. Once you fall in love, that's it. They fell in love maybe with you. Maybe. For some of you. But for the most part, they fell in love with love. They fell in love with what this connection showed them. It opened something up. That's what soulmates do. When you have a soul recognition, you have a puzzle piece for them. They have a puzzle piece for you. Your soul's like one of those 99-cent discount store puzzles. When you're born, you get it. It's missing a bunch of pieces. You got to meet the soulmates that fill those in. It's life. It's like a game, really. At the end of the day, you opened something up in this person that they were able to normally keep shut down. And now it's awake. Wakey fucking wakey. And they're having to see how phony everything is. But they still bullshit. What else? Well, Page of Pentacles. My card is a student. They are, yeah, it's everything I just said. Just got backed up. Students do what? They learn. Yeah. You open something up in this person. Right? Also, they spy on you a lot. They think about you. They watch your picture. They do whatever. They're probably, I say this about the Leo soap opera all the time, they probably have a folder with your name on it in their computer. All kinds of pictures, things, screen grabs, whatever. That's one of the energies here. But the other one is they fooled around and fell in love. They learned. They learned that they've been full of shit. Right? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. This connection showed this person what true contentment is. Okay? At the end of the day here, the Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy. It's one of the finest energies of the Empress, the way it's reflecting right now. Right? This connection is doing nothing. Your connection is doing nothing but showing this person all of this stuff. And they don't like it. They shut it down. But again, it keeps getting stronger and stronger each time I pull on it. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is red with this Strength card, just like the Page of Pentacles is red with this Four of Pentacles. This is fear. They're learning that their way of life is holding them back, just like that person in that song learned. I fooled around and fell in love. They can't go back to my old life, banging everybody in town, love them and leave them, right? Well, I'm not saying your person does that. I'm just using it as a reference for King of Wands energy. It's superficial. It keeps up an image, right? The Queen of Pentacles with the Strength card here. This connection actually recharged, refueled this person's capacity, right? For love. It lit the soul up a little bit. And that's why the soul was screaming at him, and that's why Judgment's in the 3D. They have a very old soul. I get that. It's very old. I've said many times it might be older than mine. But this is what happens. This is a cautionary tale. This is what happens when you, well, hold things back. When you try to stay in things past their expiration date. Right? It's just like eating old bread. You know. You can eat it when it's a little stale. Yeah. But when it's green, it's best to stay away from it. Somebody here stayed well into the green and kept munching. Why is the 10 Wands here? Final outcome. It's not encouraging. It's not encouraging, even though she got her bags packed and is leaving. That's not the energy coming off of it. What's coming off of it? You want to see the energy? It's just that color. Ugh. Right? Looks like mud. That's all. It's like a mudslide. Alright? Why is the 10 of Wands here? Why? Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Don't fuck around. Okay? We're going to change that song to I fucked around and fell in love, right? Here we go. Crossing. Oh, God. It's getting harder and harder and harder for this person to stay, this King of Wands. The environmental energy around this 10 of Wands is the King of Wands, and he's over here. It's everything we talked about. It's getting really fucking tricky. Really tricky. Alright? Wow. Keeping up appearances. What's on top? The Knight of Wands. A brave, impulsive action is likely to happen. It wouldn't surprise me. I've told you this many times in these Leo readings. This is a person who in part is afraid to come towards you, light that match, right? Because they're afraid they won't be able to control it. This is a person who has in the past, I'm guaranteeing if you research their past beyond what you may know, has done something impulsive, has done impulsive things. Them running from you was actually impulsive on their part. I believe that. I feel that in the energy. Alright? So, again, the Knight of Wands, if they come out of the Hangman, if they finally make a decision, it'll be fast. It'll be heading your way. It'll be heading away from this King of Wands behavior. But we still got to ask, why is the Knight of Wands here? See this card? Judgment. I've been wondering the whole reading why it's in the 3D. Judgment. Right, these are read together. It's unreal. And this Judgment is why this is here. Okay, it's an undeniable truth, yet they're trying to fight it with a very minor energy of the Two of Pentacles. However, this is read with the Two of Pentacles, which feedbacks back off of this Judgment card. Why is Judgment in the 3D? I got my answer. Because there's karma at play here. A lot of it. A lot of it. This is an old soul that was supposed to do something in this life. It wasn't supposed to be. Let's just take, for example, let's just say it's a toxic marriage. And it keeps them stuck. And they're married to an entitled fuckwit. And the whole fucking life is around this weird sort of controlled sort of energy. It's very toxic. That's not what they were supposed to be doing. They were supposed to go in that, learn something from it, and then get the fuck out. Just like you're supposed to buy a loaf of bread, eat it, and when it turns green, you chuck it the fuck out if you don't eat it all in time, right? So at the end of the day here, there's karmic debt at play. And the universe is saying, I don't give a shit if they never make a decision here. This is going to keep coming back. I said about the Nine of Wands crossing here, there's a little bit of that Weeble energy that I got in the Cure for Cancer reading. The Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It's like a boomerang. It comes back. Comes back around and back around until this person does something. It will. This connection, your connection, not necessarily you, could be, but your connection is haunting this person. On a scary, it's like a scary fucking movie. It is. They're being shown everything they got wrong. Even, sometimes, hey, look, you've got to, and we talked about this in the Cure for Cancer earlier, right? We talked about corporations, same energy as narcissism. Same thing. They never admit wrongdoing. Mustn't. We mustn't admit wrongdoing. If we have to make a settlement, we make a settlement, but we don't admit we did anything wrong. Right? It's all about keeping up appearances, keeping the image. We're a trusted company, right? Like that. Same thing on the personal level. All right, this person did everything they were supposed to do. And again, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure they did. They did what their core programming that their parents put in or whatever, even ancestral energies from before that. They played out a section of their karmic debt. But that's been paid off. That's done. They weren't supposed to stay. And what's happening here is it's just going to keep coming around. So there is a chance for communication, but it'll be a brave, impulsive action if it does, and it'll be something that happens very quickly. It may seem weird when it happens. Like, what did they say? Like that. I don't know. All I know is their soul is screaming at them to do something here, and the universe is trying to help them. Trying to help them get real with their bullshit. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe and see what else it wants to tell you. All right, let's do it. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. Judgment is communication, technically, in this context. Eventually, this person will get out of whatever this toxic thing is in their life that holds them back. Whether they do it in this lifetime or not, I can't tell. That's the problem, honestly. All right. What else you want to tell the viewer? 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. Page of Cups. My Page of Cups looks like it got eaten by chipmunks. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Temperance. And the 2 of Cups. They are hanging back. This is my mechanic angel. I always tell you, this is him. This is the energy of him on the smoke break. You don't bother Angel on the smoke break. He's there. He's thinking about your car. Maybe. Contemplating his next bolt he's going to take off. Or whatever. But you don't bother him when he's there. He sits around back. And that's where he is. I go up to the receptionist. I say, is Angel around? She says, he's around back. I know what that means. All right? At the end of the day here, this is all spying energy. Let them watch you. Give them something to talk about. Give them something to look at. Spy, spy, spy. They're so disappointed in themselves about not doing something about this connection. You should know that. Right? They will come to their senses. Basically, it's a love wins the day energy. This is a balanced energy. Right? Somebody here is going to find it. They're going to find the strength at some point. Flem is not sure. Okay, that was him saying, I don't know. I get it. And the reason he's not sure is for reasons I said. I don't know. The universe is going to keep bringing it around. I don't know if it happens in this lifetime. But they are going to keep popping in on you. They are going to keep thinking about you. They are going to keep looking at their picture. And each time they do, what these cards tell me, these are red, center, left, right. This is the base energy. What these cards tell me is each time they do, the love will actually grow and reignite. It'll reignite, but it comes back bigger each time. And eventually, it should result in somebody coming to their damn senses. For right now, they're my mechanic angel, and he around back. All right? That is your reading. That's where we're at in the Leo soap opera right now. I feel bad for this person on some level. I feel like they may be, for some of them, I can't say all, there's too many people watching, but for some of them, they did everything they were supposed to do, but they're just unhappy in it. It's not real. That King of Pentacles energy, like I showed you in the pre-shuffle, it's surrounded by an energy of pain and passive aggressiveness. Okay? You know, it may result in that. It may result in somebody just holding it back and it comes out in little spurts or little shots at something or whatever. There's probably some fighting if it's a marriage, no doubt. But this is somebody who has to get it out of their head, if it is a marriage, that divorce is a failure. It's not. The failure is not following through. I mean, I've never seen I say this to you before, I've never seen the universe try so hard to help someone. Usually it would have just given up by now. But this is a very old soul with a purpose. I got Judgment twice in close proximity. And I get Temperance here. And I get a lot of spying energy. This connection really opens something up in this person. They don't like knowing that they're full of shit. They don't like being like that. They'd love to be real. The envy is they wish they could be on some level. Yeah, they'd love to give to this. The Six of Pentacles is there fueling this Two of Cups. The more they watch, the more they look at your picture or even just think about this connection, the stronger it gets. The more likely it is. So the energies of right now, with Pluto retrograde in particular, right? It's really forcing a reappraisal within everyone. Definitely within this person. So there's a chance for communication, but it would happen in a brave, impulsive action. I'm not going to extend this one. There's no need. I could pull on their marriage or something, but I already told you. You know, it is what it is. It's still the same. You know, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. This connection, you probably, but for everyone, this connection definitely changed this person's life. But the problem is they didn't want their life changed. So they keep saying, I don't want to be feeling this or whatever, or feeling that they don't want to be feeling it. It's getting to a point now where there's just karmic debt being collected, and that's just going to make that Three of Swords even stronger. All right? All right. Good luck.